guys look like you're ready to perform at a Taylor Swift concert.
We're Taylor Swifters. All right, I'm gonna leave this madness behind me, let them build derby cars. I'm headed to the sand dunes to pull a guy out of the sand that's stuck. We're gonna run into a fella out there that you're gonna recognize. He gave us a call and said there was someone stuck, and my neighbor also called and said there was someone stuck. Same person is stuck, they both found him, so we're gonna take off and head out there and see if we can get him out of sand, so here we go. All right, we're locked and loaded. We'll go out and pull this guy out, back to work, so still got the late night to put in on the derby cars. Tomorrow, we'll be back on Onx stuff, so never ending. Let's go get these guys out of here. Whoa!
It's soft, have fun.
Oh yeah, it's soft.
Before you leave, I want to see how far this will make it up the hill.
Okay. Two-wheel drive. All right. So, looks like we'll just go up, make a loop, and come back. You guys found the sand. Where are you from? Germany. Do you have sand like this there? Is there this stuff in Germany? Sand? None of that. We got lots of it. It's terrible. Oh, great.
Cheap and there's still nothing like
There's an A-arm way under here.
I got nothing for view.
Yeah, there's nothing to see. My hands will barely fit there.
What's your thoughts? Were you guys in the middle of something?
No, we just got my derby car running good. That's about it.
Figured it out. It was 5 and 7.
Oh.
Crossed.
That's what it sounded like.
Feels like a top now. Oh yeah.
It was really funny listening to what he had to say about my truck.
Oh,
like
yeah?
in Germany, they would crush this. I'm like, oh.
So we can't really go backwards because there's a fence post. So we're gonna go up, make a loop, and go back out of here.
That's the fence post right there. Also, if the shots are horrible, I apologize. It's my first day on the job.
Around and we'll come back out.
We can make it up that.
If we can't, then we'll turn around right here somewhere. Just don't run over the rope and don't hit me. Can you hear me now?
You guys look like you're ready to perform at a Taylor Swift concert.
We're Taylor Swifters. All right. You in there with the AC on?
I was gonna get some cool shots.
make it. What? No, I'm gonna bump you a couple times. We'll just make a loop.
Let's try this again. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna unhook. I'm gonna drive that for a second.
All right, we got to take a break from that recovery for just a second to tell you about some of our favorite meals.
My meal of choice today is blackened pepper and sage pork chop. One thing I like about Factor is it's never frozen, always fresh. 2 minutes and you can eat it.
When we're busy in the shop with deadlines and we're just in a hurry, these things come in pretty clutch. You can just warm them up, right back to work.
What I love is you can choose from a weekly menu of 35 options.
One thing that we've enjoyed about Factor is it gets shipped straight to your door and we don't have to go grocery shopping. Hey, this is mine, not dogs. So I've tried a lot of Factor meals and I haven't had a bad one yet. I've liked every one of them. It's a variety of food that I normally don't eat, but they're all good.
Factor's pretty nice because it offers options that makes it easy to stick to your goals.
So head on over to factor75.com and click on the link below and use code fabrats50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. That's code fabrats50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first Factor box and then 20% off your next orders. Let's get back to the recovery.
I know, it feels like I'm dragging a dead horse.
Is it an electric car or hybrid?
I don't know what it is, but it ain't doing anything.
Sure didn't look like it.
Even spinning?
No,
I had it pinned.
it was terrible. Okay, watch out, I'm gonna turn it around.
Put it in like rock mode or something. No, I'm just gonna turn it around. Okay.
Nice. Huh.
Run, Rudy. Run.
So we gotta turn around. Jason's gonna pick them up and meet back down by Rudy's truck. All right, well, get a little sand in there. A little bit. Well,
Wow.
yeah, we'll have to unload that when we get down there. We'll make a lap.
Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That thing's weird. I don't know what. It's like a hybrid, I think.
I think so. But it's a Jeep.
It is a Jeep. It got out.
I'm gonna pull up Harris tires up.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna see how far my C10 can drive up that sand hill.
I give you like maybe halfway up the little part.
Okay. Zach said we're not even gonna make it to the bend right here.
That's debatable too. It might make it to there.
It's all dependent on how willing to beat this thing up you are.
Yeah, if you want to get a run at it.
If you slam this at 70, I say you got a good ways. But are we gonna break something? Probably.
Definitely. No way. It's still moving. It's still going. That's farther than I thought.
That's a lot farther. He's not stuck. Holy cow.
that wasn't terrible. We are officially headed back home now. So this truck is pretty amazing in the sand.
Ooh, Rudy's.
That's a nice ramp right there.
Dude, that thing's custom.
So let me tell you the story. Rudy was at our shop, dropped off some parts, and then was on his way home and seen these guys were stuck. He called me, my neighbor called me that was here as well and said, hey, can you come pull them out? So we had 2 people call us and tell us about this one. So it's all good, we got them out and going back home and go to work. All right, the late shift has started. It's after 6. Everyone's gone home, but the people that are building derby cars, which this guy didn't want to be that person, but he's here. So we're gonna move the firewall. Landon's cut it down the middle. We're gonna bring the Mini X in and pinch this. Grab this bar back here and squeeze that in and see if we can give it the distributor cap a little bit more room. So see what happens.
Okay, you're good. Unsuccessful. I guess I'll just beat it in with a hammer now.
That kid's making loud. Like he's sawing a whole bunch, making tons of noise. While he's doing that, I'm gonna fix this pedal car for Ed. Ed is the guy that puts on the Mount Carmel Car Show, which is coming up later on this year. And he's trying to get this car already done for it. So I'm gonna cut right down this seam, cut that out, and build a new piece for it. We'll see if I'm a body and fender guy here. All right, we got her figured out. That's kind of the gist. I'm gonna cut that whole corner out and go to building a new one. All right, he's jerry rigging this thing up. I'm older, so I get to drive the tractor. He gets to do the heavy lifting stuff. We'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna have to put this camera down to do this. Alright, point of view, here we go. I'm gonna get a lower gear. We're going in slow. That's all I got for lift. Okay, start letting her down in there. Okay. Who do like a camera and tractor at the same time? You get me? All right, he's getting close. Motor was setting in. He's about ready to weld her in there. So I'll show you when he gets it done. I'm over building pedal car stuff and kind of coaching him along. I'll show you what I got going. I'm not a body fender guy at all, but I'm gonna be one today. This is the panel I cut out. This is what I'm making to go back in it. So we got a little work left to do, but it's gonna work here shortly. All right, it's becoming evident that I need some more metal tools. I need an English wheel and probably a leather bag to hit this with, but we're getting there. Got the profile right on that. Not so much down here, but we'll deal with that. So one little piece at a time. All right, I'm to the point where I think I can start tacking this thing together. I'll TIG it all together. We're gonna get the basic shape tacked in. And then tap it a little more into shape, and then we'll see what we can do with it. All right, that's gonna be fun to get it to roll down and do what I need it to here. We're gonna get it though. All right, we're getting places. Check that out. Pretty dang good for a hack. I'll tack weld in between all the tack welds and get this in and then do a little grinding and Ed can have it. All right, we're getting there. Got a little work to do right here with the dolly and hammer. Get that hump out of it. And then just smooth that up. And it's good. Profile's pretty dang spot on. Looking good. All right, pedal car as done as I can get it. It looks pretty good. It looks good enough he can put some glass. It's pitted everywhere. He said he's gonna skim coat the whole thing anyways. There's a bunch of rust holes left in it. He said that was fine. So for me, I am done with that part today. I mean, oh, I gotta flip it over and weld the skirt in still. So I'm not quite done, but that's what I cut out. That's what we're back with. So, bit of a difference, pretty good. All right, land. He is, look at that. Got a real live cross member in this thing. He's doing it. Motor is mounted in. That's some booger welding you got going on up here.
I know, it's kind of difficult for me to overhead weld because of all the sparks.
I see. You think that'll stay in, huh?
I think it will.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and trust you on that because it's your car. So we've about had enough for the night. We're gonna go ahead and call it.